And for starting us out tonight, we want to bring in now a former attorney for AT&T and founder and president of Vertical Consultants, Hugh Odom. Hugh, we appreciate the time, and I know we're asking you to probably answer a few aviation questions that you may not be equipped to answer, but we do appreciate you joining us. Let's start right there, I guess, with the timing of this, Hugh. Why are we at this point and we still haven't figured this out?
That's a great question. And that's what the wireless industry is scratching their head about, because the aviation industry has known about the deployment of 5G for almost 2 years now. And then in December, there was supposed to be a launch of 5G fully, and it was delayed again for another month and then another 2 weeks here recently. And they've been coming to try to work this out. So I don't know why this keeps on getting pushed out, but the quickest answer I have is that the aviation industry really hasn't defined what the problem is. They've said there's possible problems, but the wireless industry can't calibrate against something if they don't have something to provide, that being the aviation industry. So I think right now the reason we've been pushed to this limit is because to solve a problem, you have to know exactly what the problem is.
Well, how did they know even remotely that there's an auto land issue? Hasn't this been rolled out in a number of 40 countries? Is that right? Wouldn't we know more definitively, again, the impact on aviation from this technology?
Well, you're exactly right. There's 40 countries across the country that 5G is up and running, and it's running around airports. There's two basic differences. The first is what we're talking about is a C-band level frequency. And in Europe, more particularly France, because that's the model everybody's comparing to, the frequency is a little bit different. And so the aviation industry is saying, hey, that's what the cause may be, or that one of the causes may be, because the AT&T and Verizon are using a little bit different frequency in that C-band level. The second thing is the perimeter or radius around airports in Europe, and more particularly France, is approximately 2 miles in circumference. And the AT&T and Verizon originally did not have any buffer around there. They moved it back to 1 mile, and now what the resolution has been to temporary resolution is they're going to not turn on 5G service within that 2 mile radius. And I think that's what the FAA and the aviation industry is pointing to as a possible solution to this. But AT&T and Verizon are not going to shut that down permanently because there's too many negative impacts for them doing that.
Are they okay with where this compromise appears to be right now, Hugh? Because the alternative is they turn it on and they have issues and they don't want to be there, I'm sure.
Well, if you're speaking about about the wireless industry, no, they don't want anybody to be unsafe.
Right.
They're just, again, they're trying to find the problem and then provide a solution. I think that they want to be able to turn it on. It causes a lot of different issues. Just think about if you walked into the airport today and you have a 5G phone and you can't use it fully, and because you have no service at the airport. So they want to be able to find the solution, but that being the wireless industry, but they're trying to still work this out. As you raised the first thing, they've had 2 years to identify this. They just need to find a compromise that benefits both sides. Safety on one side, the aviation industry, on the wireless industry, the ability to fully serve their customers.
Well, it sounds like we do have some work to do for sure, and at least another delay for now. We'll see where it goes. Former attorney for AT&T and founder and president of Vertical Consultants. Again, Hugh Odom, we appreciate you coming on and answering some of our questions. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.